because my mom had her second bout of kidney cancer. So she had one kidney removed, and she's a retired cardiac nurse. And it was several years later she gets cancer in her other kidney. And at that time that she got diagnosed the second time, I was just eating meat and vegetables, right? So kind of like a keto style of diet, right? No, like very low carb, if any carb, really high fat and lots of meat, lots of vegetables. And she started to really uncover, like, well, what's going to happen to her if she loses her second kidney? She's going to be on dialysis for the rest of her life. And I had found this place called Gerson and, heard about the things that they were doing, and helping people reverse cancers. So I really, was adamant about having my mom go there. Let's try to get you, to Gerson. Let's get you healed correctly, without having to, go the conventional route and chemo and having both kidneys gone and being dialysis forever. So my son was really freaked out from all that. And what my mom was learning, she was sharing, and she was so sad. She's like, I just didn't know. And I've raised you guys the wrong way, and we're eating the wrong things, and so because she was really digging in deep too onto how she could heal herself. So my son goes vegan, and I'm like, all right, I'm going vegan with you. Definitely. We should really be serious about what we're consuming. This makes sense for sure. So yeah, that's really the start of, my vegan journey. And that was the end of 2013. So 2014 was, vegan. And then it was 2017. So 2016, took my mom about 2 years to really kind of go into remission, so to speak, where when we sent her to Gerson, she was there. She followed that protocol for like a good 10 months. And she was really just trying to find her correct protocol. But she had a great mindset. Her mindset was, I'm already healed. I just have to do the work. And I'm like, man, you're going to heal, Ma. I know you're going to kick this. And when you do, I'm going to do what you're doing, because, you count all the different family members that have, passed away from cancers, and all the people who are on medication. And at the time, I'm working in the medical field, and I'm seeing all the stuff that I'm seeing on a daily basis, working in the cardiac unit. I'm like, man, we really have a lot to change up about what we view food to be, right? So she ends up getting a call from her urologist and the doctor, like on a Sunday night. And they're like, what are you doing? Like, it's virtually gone.
Wow.
And at that time, she, her protocol was really extreme. And I didn't want to follow her protocol, because she was basically dry fasting, which is no food, no water, for about 20 hours. She'd sleep, she'd wake up, no food, no water. And for the 4 hours, she'd have her feeding window, and she would basically drink nothing but grape juice with Concord grape juice with like lemon in it, and it was this protocol called the master fast system, I want to say, or it's not the master cleanse, which is like, cayenne pepper and lemon juice and maple syrup and that. And there was this guy who was kind of like spearheading this cleanse, so to speak. And she attributes to that, like just basically grapes. That's all she ate was grapes. And and of course she was taking a lot of supplements to get nutrition that she needed. And there was no way of life for, the age that I was and having young kids. And I can't follow this, but it was February 2017, about 8 months after she had healed herself, that I was skiing. And I met this guy who was, came on the lift with me because I was riding solo, and he, put his hand up like single as well. And they try to keep the lifts moving and keep, single people riding together just to keep the lifts full. So I'm riding with this guy, and he asks me what I do. And I'm just, fully immersed in this information and, researching on a daily basis and really trying to understand and study nutrition, and in being in nursing, seeing what I see every day, it was what I was really saturated in. So I told him about my mom. I was like, yeah, my mom, just reversed her stage 4 kidney cancer with raw foods and fasting. And he's like, yeah, he's like, I reversed my stage 4 colorectal cancer at the age of 42. And I've been a raw foodie ever since for 44 years.
Wow.
And I'm like, you're 86 years old? Like, I'm on the lift with this guy, 86. So
Yeah.
that was it for me. I told him, I was like, yeah, I told my mom I'd listen to her and do what she's doing. And by the end of the run, we're getting ready to get off the lift. And I should have got his last name or his phone number or something to stay in contact with this guy, because I've never seen him since. But he like lifts up his goggles and he like looks piercing right through me, into my eyes. And he's like, you should listen to your mom, Nate.
Wow.
Dang it. I got to go raw vegan. I need to be a raw vegan. I need to eat nothing but living foods. It makes sense. We are what we eat. What do I want to be? He's like, what do you want to be? And I was like, I want to be vital. I want to be like you, 86 years old on the ski lift. You